Hello, welcome to the Premier League News channel. Before we comment on the great derby between Arsenal and Manchester City, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Championship finale. 6-point game. Anticipated final. The match between Arsenal and City in London on Wednesday could put Pep Guardiola's team in the lead of the Premier League. The match, which was postponed back in October 2022, is valid for the 12th round of the competition. Arsenal is still the Premier League leader with 51 points, but now sees Manchester City in the rearview mirror. With 48 points, the Blues have a better goal difference, 34-28, and a simple victory at the Emirates Stadium would leave the team in first place and with a lot of confidence for the remaining 15 games. The numbers favour City, who have won the last 10 Premier League matches against the Gunners. Moment of the teams. City and Arsenal are undeniably the two best teams in England at the moment and should fight point by point until the end for the Premier League title. Despite 3 victories in the last 5 matches, City has lost twice in this period to top English teams like Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur. If they want to enter the fight for the Premier League trophy, they know that a positive result against Arsenal on Wednesday is crucial because a defeat would make the London team open a 6-point advantage and distance themselves further at the top. Arsenal, on the other hand, is perhaps going through their most unstable moment since taking the lead in the competition. In the last 6 points, they have only won 1, losing 1-0 to Everton away from home and drawing 1-1 against Brentford at the Emirates Stadium. Thus, the team saw the distance to the second-placed City reduced to 3 points, putting more fire in the championship. Regarding the opponent, Erling Haaland has become a doubt after being substituted at half-time in the 3-1 victory against Aston Villa. In the post-match press conference, Pep Guardiola confirmed that he left the game as a precaution after receiving a knock, and that talking to the doctors at half-time, he thought it was best to preserve the Norwegian centre-forward. The number 9 was present at training on Monday, but medical exams will confirm his presence or not in the match against Arsenal. The good news was the return of defender Ruben Dias, who was substituted at half-time last Sunday due to a yellow card but played well and showed his usual security in his first game as a starter after the World Cup. As for our opponent, Gabriel Jesus remains sidelined after suffering an injury in the Qatar World Cup. The London club sought to reinforce themselves in the January transfer window, bringing in midfielder Jorginho, formerly of Chelsea, and midfielder forward Leandro Trossard, who was even the author of Arsenal's goal in the 1-1 draw against Brentford in the last round. Great record against Arsenal. If fans are superstitious and cling to numbers, there are plenty of reasons to trust the 3 points at the Emirates Stadium. The Blues have won their last 10 Premier League matches against Arsenal, a difficult sequence to see in such a balanced competition as the English League. Guardiola's team has also won their last 6 games in London against the Gunners, across all competitions, showing that the team knows how to behave at the rival's home. City is also unbeaten in their last 21 encounters against Arsenal in which they scored first, winning 15 and drawing 6 times. The last time the Blues suffered a comeback from Arsenal was in August 2003, in a 2-1 defeat at the Etihad Stadium. Another interesting fact is that City is the only team that coach Mikel Arteta has not yet beaten in the Premier League, losing all 5 encounters. Pep Guardiola, in turn, has faced Arsenal. In summary, the match between Arsenal and Manchester City in London on Wednesday is a crucial game that could determine the leader of the Premier League. Both teams are currently the top 2 teams in England and are expected to compete for the championship until the end of the season. Manchester City has a good chance of taking the lead if they win, which would be their 11th consecutive Premier League victory over Arsenal. The game is also important for Arsenal, who have been struggling recently and need a win to maintain their lead in the league. Thanks for watching the video. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. Thanks and see you next time.